run, get ready for another crack at the big prize. They all want to get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start. Although they're on the burst over the course of the next 90 minutes. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up on feast with it. Just joining us, we are already underway. What do you think when you see Beckham? Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set piece expert, magic right foot, and leader. So what is he most of all? Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner. Beyond the defence, spread it left, back into the middle. It's Batistuta. Beckenbauer, to Ribeiro. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, a bus challenge. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Cannavaro, spread out to the left. Iran, in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Everton Ribeiro. Looking to play it in. Zaire Emery. Rafinha. Costa Curta. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respect.
سلام دوستان عزیز، خوش اومدید.
Oh, what a mistake! Batistuta, and he was alert to it.
کیفیت ویدیو اوکیه؟
Your approach does pay off here. Looking wide. Rafinha having full tilt down the left. Just about came out on top, but they were slightly tested.
سلام خوش اومدید.
Excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Well, everything up to the final pass was decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Pelé. Bebele gets into some space. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try. That's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
دوستان کیفیت لایو اوکیه؟ مشکل نیست.
Out towards the right wing. He is through here. Salah. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, super ball. So look and plays it forward. Zaire Emery really struggling to influence the game. Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. That pass is somewhat less than ideal. Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off and it wasn't the best decision. Goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
سلام خوش اومدید.
Good hit, keep the keeper honest. And we have our very first call. That's a decent ball. It's Batistuta. Madrid are looking to go forward now. So here, Emily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Iran finding their passes. To Ribeiro. A chance for a shot! He's been see it unfold as succinctly as that. It looks telepathic. Iran have fired themselves in front. Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
سلام عزیزم، خوش اومدید.
That is put play to now. Pushkas able to make it happen for all his good intentions. Promising position. Well, then, plays it in. Keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Pushkas. Rafinha, he's got away. Threads one in. Good read, needed to be. Probing pass. But they can counter here. Iran have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. There will be one more added time. Now it's Pele. He's being shifted off here. Somewhere off target. It's been Benne. That's going to slip through. That was very necessary.
سلام دوستان، به ویدیو خوش اومدید.
And it's been... Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thoughts. Yeah, that was really... That was the goals for half time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0. Iran, I think, have to lead in a tight old game. Half time, 1-0. Underway again. Iran definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to pull this off.
سلام، خوش اومدید به لایو.
Nice bit of trickery. It's not possible. That's an excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough of the task to really. This is the time you need that pace. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary. That was well played, well stopped. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for options for movement. Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of it. Beckenbauer tries to play it through. Build just a single goal between the sides. Fox is coming off in quick succession here. Touchdown! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So here, conjures time and space where few can. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Shoots! And they win it back again. Everton Ribeiro. He's having a go! Lacking in accuracy.
سلام عزیزم، به لایو خوش اومد.
Substitution in progress. Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Gets his way through. This is Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. This is gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Madrid on the spot for parity.
Really good.
And that is precisely what he showed. Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince. Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square. Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from the big game. Real chance! Well, those come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, this could be a chance. Jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
سلام عزیزم، خوش اومد.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Everton Rivero is always looking to break lines. Nicely weighted ball. Takes one through. The referee has given a corner. Beckham to take it as usual. He's got through. Good try. That could so easily have been different. Yeah, certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Mohamed Salah. It's Hazard. Looking for the run. Shot could be it. Just! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, Peter, they're trying to play offside here, but this speaks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong. Face to face with the keeper. And the shots! Taken with style. They're level in each race. Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. So smooth. A signature finish. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off. So all square, and not for the first time. Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. It was quick to react. Question, that's a foul. Just retorted to, I think. Yes, it is. Still anyone's game this. One moment could decide it. Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as steal. Now the ball in. But you just look the level of intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Going into space. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish. That's just downright fabulous. Both the skies under control, and then that gentle scoop. Iran completely. For a few
سلام دوستان، خوش اومدید.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. Well, let that be your essence. It's a shot! Sticks it away! And what a climax we have here! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead on accuracy. Just way too good control. The keeper was never going to stop it. Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this one. It's the flank. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove for them? It's a shot! Just on target. Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Stood up well to it there. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Bebele. Oh, super fine. Nice interception, well timed. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. The man has done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team.
دوستان عزیز، خوش اومدید به لایو.
So bring it on. High expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already high. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And there's the whistle. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Alvaro. Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package. Everything you want. Ronaldinho, and he's being shifted off there. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against that defender who was ever so determined. Spots it and intercepts. Spread it left. It's Rivaldo. He's picked his way through. Rivaldo stood his ground strongly. He's got away. And the shots. That is wildly off target. Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about. through. The most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Onto Ribeiro, definitely fell there. It's not taking it long, and that's going to be a booking.
سلام عزیزم به لایو خوش اومدید.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative. I would say both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Goes for a shot! And he looks every bit the assured keeper there.
سلام خوش اومدید به لایو.
Really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Iran with the corner.
کیفیت لایو اوکیه؟ قربونت بشم.
Spring out of defence. He can run on to that. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho. The potential goal of the season contender. Here only. Ronaldinho just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it. Played it short. Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw. And that interception was most necessary. Tom Freeze. Well, there's your danger man, a tackle that is entirely justified. With endeavour from either side, but not much of it with a sort of feeling like a goal. Well, it's certainly not a drama-filled feature, it's had its moments. There's the shot! That's just playing it safe and simple.
چت تلگراممون داخل ویدیوی هم یوتیوب هستش.
Dixon. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Entirely. There's pencil on Freeze. Ronaldinho. Corner is there. Corner number 2 then. Here's the header! Denied by Adams. Big save. Freeze is offering a right smile there. It's Ronaldinho. It's run loose here. Rivaldo. Ronaldinho. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching there. It's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal. 99 times over 100. The keeper's not getting there. Italy have broken through. It's 1-0. I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. That's been intercepted. Mohamed Salah. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckenbauer. Great ball if he can get there. Pass is somewhat less than ideal. Iran clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly reboot. The Freeze will try coming inside here. And it's playing in. Lazy attempts appearance. And that's another good bit of the ball.
سلام دوستان به لایو خوش اومدید.
Being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to adapt. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's delightful. It's Ronaldinho!
عجب بود.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a pretty loose pass. Teddy.
چیزی رد
Rafinha. It's Everton repair.
خیلی درخواست
Softly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? Played right into his path. Real chance! Relentless!
بازی مدافع هم هیچ فرقی نکنه
Double quick time! The vision of one. And it's half time here. The move in the two camps could be more different as they go in for half time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. And the second half gets underway.
They're not really hard played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in the second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Beckenbauer, under an awful lot of pressure. Nice signature pass is this.
میرسه
Rivaldo. Ronaldinho. Perfectly measured that. Dونیت gets it away. It's looking back almost at once. It's Ronaldinho. He's got it all!
آیا روی مشکل
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the player, he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Puskos. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really
سلام
get
دوستان
there.
ملان خوشحال
Yeah, very careless and I leave it at that.
Roberto Carlos. Boxing off in and wins back the ball. It's a Ribeiro.
That's going in strongly.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
آخه چیه
He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shapes. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
But I think he just is concentrating on the shape here and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's Rivaldo.
سلام
He's
خوشحال
managed to get free. That's out well played. Rivaldo. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really enlightened that we know and they'll never wait to do it.
It's Van Basten. Oh, that's fabulous.
بازی اصلا
This was gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, he has to change his ways or this way.
He's lifted it over.
Rivaldo will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Ronaldinho. Yeah, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rivaldo kicks it to
This is
space.
always-
He is through, takes a shot. Great football, shot and save.
سلام عزیز خوشحال
Peter, such a brilliant run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Ronaldinho. Everton Ribeiro.
اصلا پاساش خیلی چیزی نیست
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. No, again there's no way through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's been sure that's not getting through. Can they get him away? And he's managed to get rid. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, not in defence on the other. Oh, well played, well played. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's in plenty of space here.